What's the most ridiculous thing you did to impress someone you liked? When I was 19, I convinced the girl of my dreams that I was fluent in Italian. Complete lie. I knew maybe 5 words from watching too many mob movies with my roommate Derek. But when Francesca mentioned she was studying abroad in Rome next semester, something in my brain completely short-circuited, and I heard myself saying, "Che bello, io parlo italiano molto bene." The words tumbled out before I could stop them. She lit up like Christmas morning. Really? That's incredible. Most Americans don't even try. I nodded like an idiot, frantically Googling Italian phrases under the table. For the next 3 weeks, I lived in constant terror and linguistic panic. Every conversation was a minefield waiting to explode. I'd excuse myself to use the bathroom just to translate her texts on Google. I downloaded every language app known to humanity, watched Italian cooking shows with subtitles until my eyes burned, and even bought a phrase book that I kept hidden in my backpack like illegal contraband. The charade reached peak insanity when she invited me to her weekly Italian conversation group. 8 actual Italian exchange students plus Francesca, and me, armed with nothing but Google Translate, sheer panic, and a prayer to whatever deity protects linguistic fraudsters. "Dimmi qualcosa di te," said Alessandro, the group leader. I smiled confidently and replied, "Io sono un grande formaggio della automobile." Dead silence. Then Alessandro started laughing so hard he nearly fell off his chair. "Did you just say you're a big car cheese?" Francesca asked, confused. My face turned 17 different shades of red. I'd meant to say I was a big fan of cars. Instead, I declared myself dairy-based automotive equipment. But here's the thing. Instead of running away screaming, Francesca started giggling, then full-on cackling. Soon the entire group was in hysterics, including me. "How long have you been lying about speaking Italian?" she asked, wiping tears from her eyes. "About 3 weeks," I admitted, "since our first coffee date." "I knew something was off when you asked the barista for uno cappuccino with extra freedom," she said, "but I thought it was sweet that you were trying." Turns out she'd been taking it slow with me because she thought I was this worldly, sophisticated guy who spoke multiple languages. When she realized I was just an anxious college kid who'd learned Italian insults from The Sopranos, she found it endearing. Alessandro offered to tutor me. For real this time, no Google Translate allowed. 6 months later, I could actually hold basic conversations without sounding like a malfunctioning tourist robot. Francesca and I studied together every single night, her patience infinite as I butchered pronunciation and confused past tense with pasta recipes on a daily basis. When she left for Rome, I surprised her at the airport with a handwritten letter, entirely in Italian. It took me 4 hours and 3 dictionaries, but every word was mine. She wrote back from Italy, in English. "Your Italian is terrible," her email began, "but your heart is beautiful. Come visit me in Rome next summer. I'll show you the real Italy, not the Google Translate version." I did visit. We got engaged on the Spanish Steps. I proposed in Italian, grammatically correct this time, though my accent still made her laugh. 5 years later, we're married and living in Chicago. I'm nearly fluent now, thanks to Francesca's relentless correction of my grammar. She still teases me about the car cheese incident, especially when I'm being overly confident about something. Last month, our daughter took her first steps. Her first word wasn't mama or dada, it was formaggio. Francesca looked at me and shook her head. "She's definitely your daughter," she said in perfect Italian. I couldn't have been prouder.